Hello, if everyone could take a seat, we'll go ahead and get started. My name is Tiffany Jackson, and the name of my presentation is I Need Help. We're going to start off with an icebreaker. The question is, do you think you could go without your cell phone for 24 hours? Me personally, I could not. My cell phone is my phone book, my navigational system. It is my weatherman at times. It is my reminder of when I have appointments or if I need to be somewhere at a certain time. Like it basically is my brain. So, no, I personally could not live without my cell phone. Today, we will be talking about how do I communicate with my child's teacher school system when I don't know or do not feel comfortable with the school system or school culture. Me and my sister talk about this a lot. To me, what's common sense isn't common sense to a lot of people. According to her, there are a lot of parents who do not know how to even get in contact with the school or go to the school if they have questions about anything. So that's what drove me to do this presentation and gather some information for people who do not know. So some of the main topics we will touch on is build relationship with families, promote home and school partnerships, and a big one, trust. Build relationships with families. The educators should be sending you home weekly newsletters or bi-weekly newsletters, just letting you know what's going on in the classroom, maybe what's going on in the school, some upcoming events, some activities that you could be doing at home with your child, things like that. Parent teacher conference. This is when the teacher will reach out to you and ask you to come in and talk about your child's academics, maybe behaviors, some concerns they may have, or even concerns that you might have. This should be done about maybe 2 to 3 times a year. Classroom open house. This is just when you as a parent can come in and see what your child's been doing instead of just hearing about it all the time. You can actually physically see, you can see where they sit at. Sometimes you can see where their friends sit at, or you can walk around the school building and, just see where the different special areas or different classrooms are. With COVID going on, we know that we can't do this now, but hopefully this will open back up here in the future. Home visits are great. A lot of the times, home visits allow the parents to be a little bit more comfortable and open up more. I know when parents are at school, sometimes they can feel a little intimidated, but when they're home, they're in their personal environment. So it allows them to just be open and honest with you. Phone calls are always great. Your child's teacher should be calling you, or not always calling you, but, maybe just trying to get a hold of you somehow. Emails are great, especially for those who can't always be near their phones. Like to talk, emails go a long way. I know at my school, our principal sends out an email blast to every parent that lets them know what's going on, not only in our school but in the district. Parenting. Help or assist the parent with parenting skills, understanding their child's development, and help support the parents at home so that they can help the child as a student. This just opens up so much when the parent and the educator can have a relationship with each other. Not necessarily try and tell you how to parent your child or try to tell you what to do, but just some like helpful hints that may help at home, and just understanding where your child should be at developmentally wise, and just stuff that you can do at home that could help support the teacher at school. Communicating, inform the parent of school programs. This goes as with orchestra, band concerts, any kind of programs they may have. And again, this should be communicated through the weekly newsletter that you get, or bi-weekly. Also keep them informed of their child's progress through school home, which is just the educator communicating with the parent, and then from home to school with the parent communicating with the school, just in case, something comes up or the child wakes up on the wrong side of the bed, it just gives the teacher a heads up. And volunteering, have the parent come in and assist in the classroom or school. Like I said, before COVID, you know, a lot of parents could do this. Now, not so much, but teachers enjoy when parents come in and like sharpen pencils or make copies or laminate or, cut things out. It's a huge help, or file stuff. It is a huge help when teachers can get parents to come in and do that kind of stuff. Next, we have promote homeschool partnerships. Every school sends out a letter at the beginning of the year talking about join PTA. A lot of parents see that as, oh, they just want my money. No, they actually want you to come participate, be a part of the decision making in the school. Come and volunteer and do different things and have your voice heard. You can also reach out through the FRC, which is the Family Resource Center, or the YSC, the Youth Service Center. You could try to join the SBDM Council. This is just a school-based decision-making council. What they do is they make decisions for just the school. So like they can help like with the hiring process or how many teachers they want or what they want to pay for, extra and things like that. Now the school board council is more of a district council. They don't just deal with individual schools, they deal with all the schools in the district. Decision making. Parents can join or be a part of communities within the school or school system. That's just in the PTA. They have many different committees that you could join. They have, like fundraising committee or back to school committee or like a carnival committee. Collaborating with the community. Take advantage of the community resources and services offered and available in your school and community. Just being a part of, just small things like maybe being a part of the neighborhood association that could be a part of the school, just working together and doing things like that. Next, we have trust. You and your child's teacher should be able to trust one another, trust each other to take the advice of what your teacher says and know that they're not trying to steer you in the wrong direction. This goes with being professional and courteous. The teacher should be professional with you and be very courteous and understanding of what you want as a parent. But then sometimes as a parent, you've got to be professional with the teacher also. The teacher should be telling you positive things as well as you tell the teacher positive things about your child. Everything should not always be negative. When the teacher calls, it shouldn't always be a negative phone call. They should be calling with positive phone calls. And same with you. You can call or email your teacher and be like, hey, I just want to let you know such and such did their homework on their own. I don't know what you do at school, but I just want to let you know that they did this math paper all on their own. Teachers love to hear that kind of stuff. Avoid subjective language. Just anything that just downgrades or degrades the child should be avoided. Communication early and often. You should be communicating with your teacher, and your teacher should also be communicating with you all the time. Y'all should have contact with each other or some kind of communication at least once or twice a month. That way, y'all are always on the same page and y'all know what's going on. These are some references that you can go back to and look at. There's a lot of reading and information that you can get off these references. I would like to thank all of you for coming. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask. If not, I would like to thank you again. There are some refreshments on the table to the right of everyone that you can help yourself to. But thank you.